Alright, so this one is going to be the difference of polynomial functions. And we're actually going to use the same exact example, but you'll notice that I changed the plus sign into a minus sign just for, sake of practice and all that jazz. I'm going to use the same exact problem just for familiarity. We're just changing it to a minus sign, okay? Because the difference between sum and difference is really nothing. You're going to go through the same exact process. You're just going to subtract at the very, very end. So again, I'm going to go through and I'm going to take my bottoms and I'm going to factor both of them. Over here, I get y over, and so I'm going to get y plus 4, y minus 4. If you need details on how that worked, go ahead and refer back to the sum of polynomials equation, but that is a difference of perfect squares. Alright, so we're going to carry down our minus sign, carrying it down, and then we're going to take our 2y, put it back, and we're going to factor the bottom. So down here we get y, and you'll notice that I have to have factors of 4, and I'm going to either have 4 and 1 or 2 and 2. And when it comes down to it, 2 and 2 are never going to add up to 3 or subtract to 3. 2 minus 2 is 0, 2 plus 2 is 4. I can't get 3, so these must be wrong. I must be using 4 and 1. Okay? Now I just have to decide which one's going to be positive, which one's going to be negative. So I know it's going to be y, and then I know it's going to be 4 and 1. I just have to decide which one's plus and which one's minus. So you'll notice I have a negative 3x here. That means I need a negative 4 because I need a bigger negative number than a positive 1. Alright, so here's where we were with the other equation. Now, what I told you guys to do last time is we got to find our least common denominator, right? Our least common denominator is going to be whatever we're missing. We have y plus 4 here, y minus 4. Y plus 1, y minus 4. So let's find out what's missing on each side. Over here, y plus 4, y minus 4. Over here, y minus 4. Cool, so you must need one y minus 4. We're good there. What we're missing is this y plus 1. We don't have one of those over here, so we got to multiply this whole thing by y plus 1, just like we did in the sum one. Okay? And then I'm not going to write it all the way out. I'm just going to do it like this. Just like it did with the last one, y plus 4, y minus 4, and then y plus 1. Alright? You can multiply them all together if you want, but I'm going to leave them in parentheses because it's going to make my life a lot less difficult later on. Bring down your minus sign again. Alright? And we're going to do the same thing for the right side. The right side, what are we missing? Well, we got a y minus 4, a y minus 4. We got a y plus 1. We're missing the y plus 4, so we got to multiply by y plus 4 over y plus 4. And again, I'm not going to distribute yet. I'm just going to rewrite everything in parentheses. Alright, y plus 4, y minus 4, and y plus 1. And remember, your goal is to get the same thing in the bottoms of both of these, which we do end up with the same thing, so we're all good. Alright, next thing we have to do is now we have to distribute the tops. Y times y plus 1 is going to be y times y squared, and y times 1 plus y. All this is over all that stuff. So I'm just going to write these with ellipses, excuse me. So there we go. So just remember this is all the same as the bottom part. I just don't feel like rewriting it. And then we're going to subtract, now let's distribute 2y times y, 2y squared, and then 2y times 4, 8y. All over again the same stuff. Now instead of adding like we did last time, so last time we took 2y and y and we added whatever. This time we're going to subtract. So y squared minus 2y squared gives us a negative y squared. And y minus 8y is going to give us a negative 7y. All over y plus 4, y minus 4, and y plus 1. Now, here's the thing. This is our final answer. There's no doubt that that's right. Okay? But you could also write it like this. Negative y is y minus 7. Nope, that's plus 7, sorry. So you could write it like this. You could factor out the y at the end here. It doesn't really make a difference because you still can't cancel anything out, so it doesn't do anything. But the point is, you can simplify. So if this was on the top when I factored out y, so I pulled out a y and I got y plus 7, if I had gotten y plus 4 here, we could have canceled out the y plus 4 and y plus 4. It didn't work out that way, but you could. Alright, so this entire tutorial is the same exact thing as the sum of polynomials, except I wrote it as a minus sign. So I'm going to get all this on screen so that you guys can pause it here. If you need anything, let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, good luck. Bye.